Does this sound familiar? It's 3 a.m., and once again, you're up, making your pilgrimage to the bathroom. It's not the first time tonight. This constant interruption doesn't just wreck your sleep, it steals your energy, clarity, and vitality for the next day. You feel frustration consuming you with every trip in the dark. While your partner, of course, sleeps like a rock. And you wonder, why me? Is this just what aging is? Many believe so, resigning themselves to chronic fatigue, the fear of stumbling in the dark, and the idea that they'll never sleep through the night again. But I'm here to tell you something very clear. It doesn't have to be this way. You don't have to accept a life of interrupted sleep and exhausted days. I'm Dr. Vanessa, a physician with over 10 years of experience. I've dedicated my career to unraveling the mysteries of the bladder and urinary system. Thousands of men and women just like you have come through my office feeling desperate and hopeless. But time and again, I've witnessed incredible transformations. Today, I'm not bringing generic advice. I'm sharing a key strategy in urology, a method about how, and more importantly, when to drink water that will finally let you reclaim your nights. It's a technique so simple, so logical, and yet so overlooked. You'll wonder how you didn't know about it sooner. Stay with me, because this knowledge won't just change your nights. It could change your life. Before I give you the solution, I want you to understand the true scope of this. Did you know that up to 70% of adults over 60 wake up at least once a night to urinate? And for many, it's 2, 3, or even more times. This has a name, Nocturia. And let me be very clear. While it's common, it's not normal. It's not a harmless toll of age. It's a siren blaring in the night, a warning signal from your body, and the consequences of ignoring it are far more serious than you think. Stick with me to the end, because I'll reveal not just why this happens, but the precise strategy, the method we teach our patients to break this exhausting cycle. I promise the final revelation could change your nights forever. The silent epidemic and its hidden dangers. We call Nocturia a silent epidemic for a reason. People don't talk about it. They suffer in private with shame or resignation. But in my office, I hear the real stories. I hear from Michael, a 72-year-old grandfather who loved building model ships in bottles and had to stop because his hands trembled from lack of sleep. I hear from Susan, a 8-year-old retired teacher who fell and fractured her hip on one of her nighttime bathroom trips, an accident that cost her independence. These aren't anecdotes. They're the harsh reality. The problem goes far beyond feeling tired. Let's talk plainly about the dangers lurking behind these bathroom trips. First, the risk of falls. In the dark, half asleep, your balance is terrible. The path to the bathroom is an obstacle course, a rug, a piece of furniture, and the consequence could be a life-changing injury. For an older adult, a hip fracture can mark the start of rapid decline. Second, the impact on your cognitive health. Deep sleep isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. During sleep, your brain cleans house, consolidates memories, and clears out toxins accumulated during the day. When your sleep is fragmented night after night, that cleanup doesn't happen properly. The result? Brain fog, trouble concentrating, poor memory, and over time, a higher risk of neurodegenerative diseases. It's not age making you feel forgetful. It's the lack of quality sleep. Third, the strain on your heart. Every time you wake up suddenly, your body releases stress hormones. Your blood pressure and heart rate spike. If this happens multiple times a night, you're subjecting your cardiovascular system to constant stress. Multiple studies link severe nocturia to a higher risk of hypertension and other heart issues. And finally, the emotional toll. Chronic fatigue steals your joy. It makes you irritable, anxious, and can lead to depression. It pulls you away from what you love, from your people, and traps you in a cycle of exhaustion that's hard to escape. You stop being you. And why does this happen as you age? For several reasons. First, your body produces less antidiuretic hormone, ADH, at night. ADH tells your kidneys to slow down urine production while you sleep. With less ADH, the urine factory keeps running full speed. Second, your bladder capacity may decrease. And third, something few know about fluid redistribution. If your ankles swell a bit during the day, that fluid doesn't vanish. When you lie down, gravity stops holding it in your legs. It returns to your bloodstream, passes through your kidneys, and ends up in your bladder, waking you a few hours later. Now that you understand the gravity of the problem and the science behind it, we're ready to debunk the myths and build the solution. Debunking the myths, the mistakes that make things worse. Before revealing the right strategy, we have to stop doing what's wrong. Most people with the best intentions make mistakes that actually worsen nocturia. Let's shatter the 3 most common myths. Myth Hasson. To avoid urinating at night, I drink as little water as possible during the day. This is the most common mistake and the most counterproductive. It seems logical, doesn't it? Less water in, less urine out. But your body isn't that simple. When you dehydrate during the day, your urine becomes highly concentrated. That super concentrated urine can irritate your bladder walls like pouring lemon juice on a wound. That irritation can make your bladder nervous, sending "go to the bathroom now" signals even when it's not full. Plus, when you finally drink something in the afternoon to quench built-up thirst, your body, in conservation mode, tries to process that liquid all at once, often at night. Paradoxically, drinking too little during the day can lead to more bathroom trips at night. Myth #2. The problem is I have a small bladder. While some people may have a smaller bladder capacity, in most nocturia cases in adults, the issue isn't the size of the tank, the bladder, but the pace of the factory, the kidneys. Lower ADH and fluid returning from the legs are the real culprits. Myth #3. A glass of wine or beer helps me relax and sleep. This one's dangerous. While alcohol might make you drowsy at first, it sabotages your rest. It's a diuretic and suppresses ADH, so you make more urine exactly when you need less. Alcohol also disrupts sleep cycles, making you wake up just as your bladder fills. Now that you know what doesn't work, let's move to what does. The Smart Hydration Strategy, ASM Method. Forget drink less. The new mantra is drink smarter. ASM stands for adjust, soften, stop, integrate, manage. Adjust your hydration. Front-load your liquids early. Drink 75% of your fluids before 4 p.m. Soften the transition. Don't suddenly stop. Gradually taper fluids after 4 p.m. Stop in time. No liquids for 2 hours before bed. No exceptions. Integrate electrolytes. Add a pinch of unrefined sea salt and lemon to morning water for better absorption. Manage your dinner. Avoid salty, spicy, or bladder-irritating foods at night. Support technique. Double voiding. Sit, relax, urinate, wait a minute, and try again. The gravity elevator. Elevate your legs for an hour before bed to release fluid buildup. Salt control. Use less salt overall to prevent fluid retention. We've unmasked nocturia not as an annoyance, but as a life thief. With this method, you can take control. Like my patient Michael, who slept 7 hours straight after 2 weeks. You too can reclaim your nights. Your action plan. Adjust hydration. Most before 4 p.m. Soften and stop in the evening. Support your body with double voiding, leg elevation, and salt control. You have the knowledge. You have the tools. The power to change your nights is in your hands. If this helped you, like, subscribe, and share your story in the comments. Tell us how many times you get up at night, not with shame, but with strength. You're not alone. Now go and prepare for the best sleep you've had in years. You deserve it.